It's like a rabbit dog.
A rabbit dog that flies.
A flying rabbit dog.
Hi everyone, it's Miss Kate.
And Miss Hazel.
Today, getting ready to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, which is the 5th of May, we are going to make some alebrijes. Alebrijes were invented by a man named Pedro Linares. Sorry if I pronounced his name wrong, but he had some dreams about these fantastical animals, like animals with butterfly wings and things, and then they were screaming out alebrijes, alebrijes, so that's what he made. So if you go to Mexico, which is super fun, if you get a chance to go to Mexico, it's beautiful, you could pick some of these up. So I'm going to show you how I made, this one is really big.
Did you mean to make one so big?
It wasn't, no, I didn't mean to make it quite so big, but
it's very beautiful.
It was so fun that I couldn't kind of stop myself. So I have one that's smaller, but I'm going to show you what I did, how I made it.
Yeah, if you were making one at home, you could make a big one or a
oh yeah, you
small
can make it whatever size, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna make one that's a little bit more manageable. So here's a paper towel roll. I'm gonna use some of our cardboard scissors to make it slightly smaller. And then I have some cardboard. I cut some little strips of cardboard for the legs. I'm also going to cut some wings because I meant to put wings on that guy, but I forgot. So the new one will have wings. And then just paint it like however you want to paint it is the fun part. And then you can have your own. And then when you go to if you go to Mexico for a trip, you could meet some nice people and maybe bring a little souvenir home of your own alebrije. And then it's just fun. So I'm using our very fun cardboard scissors. So they cut like this. I think we've shown you these before.
Yes, they were life-changing for us in the classroom.
Yeah, because kids of any size can use these quite safely, and they're easy to cut with. Okay, so I'm using this for the body. I'm going to add some wings to it, some legs, and then I was thinking that I would use a piece of newspaper to make a head. So I'm going to I'm using some masking tape. Oh, it's a new roll. It's kind of exciting. So I'm going to do this. So this is just the building of the animal part. And then you can use, I used plaster strips when I made this one, but you can also use the newspaper wheat paste kind of method that we've used before with flour and water, or
You can also use gluey paper towels.
So many options of what you can use. But these are things that you can, this one you could just find around your house. Paper, if you use paper towels at your house, you could save the rolls to make something else. Okay, so his head, yeah, maybe it'll be like that. We're gonna make this up as we go because, you know, we can. It doesn't really matter in the end. It just looks animal-ish, and then we're gonna make it brightly colored and sort of fantastical. I don't know if that's really a word. Is fantastical a
I
word?
think it might be.
I like the word. I just don't know if it's an actual word.
All right, well, let me look it up.
Okay, fantastical.
Fantastical. It's fun to say.
I know.
Fantastic.
I like it.
Yes.
But again, you know, sometimes I say things and I think, oh, is it actually a word? Is it a word or is it a made-up sort of word? Okay, so now, what does that look like now? It looks like...
Fantastical means strange, weird, or fanciful in appearance, conception, or nature, often suggesting something unreal. Fantastical's a word, Miss Kate.
I'm so glad because I didn't want to sound silly. Okay, here we go. I'm adding some legs to this part. Is it going to stand though, is the question. I don't know. We'll find out.
Stand-ish.
Yeah, but once you get the your paper mache plan on here, then it'll just sort of stand. Like this one, he's a little rocky.
He looks pretty great.
But we'll figure that out.
After you painted him, Miss Kate, you could make wings out of like felt or construction paper and give him some wings, which might be easier than paper macheing the wings.
What a good idea.
Yeah. Thinking outside the box, Miss Kate.
That is a really good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give some sort of roundish ears for this guy.
So it's like a rabbit dog.
A rabbit dog that flies.
A flying rabbit dog.
Okay. Thank goodness for tape. Oh, they're sort of like mouse ears now they look at this. It's like a mouse ear, yeah. Okay. So this is how I'm building it, and I'll just keep adding to it as I need to. And then I can come back. Once I feel like I have a good form, I'll come back and add the plaster. But we're going to move on. Yeah, I'm going to have to work on his legs. I'll work on legs and get him to stand. Okay, but I'm going to put this aside. I did bring the strips out just in case we needed them, but it's already done. But those are those strips that we like to use. So I'm going to put that back in that box. And now, the fun part, the paint. So you want to think about fun colors. So behind me, when I picked up paint, we had some purple. Let me shake it because I don't know when we last used this one. We have some purple. I'm going to use this magazine page as my palette. Oh, yeah. We also have the gold.
Ooh, I love the gold.
I know you had the gold out for something not that long ago. And
that's my favorite.
It's still there.
Paint. I love that one.
And then we have sort of aqua color.
Ooh, I used to have golden boots. Sort of random thought.
When was that you had golden boots?
Maybe in the 80s, Miss Kate.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
The 80s. That was quite a while ago. Okay, so I'm going to use some of, our really fabulous paintbrushes over here. Miss Hazel was talking recently about how we've not taken the greatest care with our paintbrushes, but take good care of your paintbrushes and they will last a long time. You can just sort of paint whatever you want. Little shapes, designs, however you want to paint this will be really great. I like to use a different brush for every color of acrylic when I have a chance because I don't want to clean my brushes in between.
Well, and if you use water to get, it just kind of ruins the paint.
Yeah, it gets too watered down. Okay, I think I'm just going to keep working on this, and then soon I'll have my own.
Oh, bring your big friend out front so we can see.
Yes, I'm going to. So this is.
Yeah.
This one I made, and then I did take a few days of painting him. Oh, also, when I was done, I covered him in Mod Podge because the paint, while pretty, was sort of flat. Okay. And I wanted to have a little bit of shine.
Like a glossy Modge, because Mod Podge has different...
Yes, so I used the
gloss.
Gloss one, yes. Yeah. You could also just cover it in gluey water, which would give it more of a matte finish than the shiny one. But anyway, it was just very fun. It's been living up on our shelves up above us for a while, waiting for us to make it here with you. But yeah, I like these. I kind of want to go to Mexico right now.
Feels like a nice thing. I bet you it would be nice to be there for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes. I think I would like to be there right now because it's warm.
Oh, yeah.
When we were down at the beginning of December, it was so lovely.
You went to a wedding.
We went to a wedding in Mexico, and that was nice. So great, and the people were so friendly. We met a lot of nice people while we were down there. Okay, anyway, we'll just keep talking about things. Thank you for coming to visit. If you make an Alebrije, please send a photo of it to us so we can see what you've made. Thanks for coming.
Be nice to each other. Take good care. Bye, friends.